Hey, Martin, say something real quick. Say something. And just talk for a little bit. I just want to make sure levels are good on the YouTube side. Go ahead and just keep talking. This is the first time we ever did something like this. All right.
All right.
Can you hear me?
You're
You're
very
very
low.
low.
Very low. Was that low last time?
No,
No, you're up.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Yes.
Say something now.
Hello.
Test
Test
1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
something
3.
like that.
Test 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Cuatro, cinco. Hello.
Yeah, you're coming through good on the YouTube side now.
All right. All right. Let's just test the levels real quick. Let me see real quick. All right. Is it coming in?
Yeah, it's coming in. Drew, I did
right.
definitely heard you on my monitor side. On the other side, I'm going to go turn my computer PC down because I'm hearing it through the living room. So, about to turn that down. Why don't you take a moment and introduce yourself? We're going to get ready to get this thing started.
All right. Yeah. What's up, guys? Martin Ross. Glad to see so many people in here today. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. So today we're just going to share all of our work to all you guys and what we've been doing during this quarantine. And it's pretty much showcasing what we got here. I mean, I'm here to have fun and answer questions just like him. But really, we just want to show off, I guess, our talent, man. I'm not very talented, but he is. He's got more talent than me. I just feel the rhythm.
Okay, we are locked and loaded. Our private line is set up. YouTube is streaming. I see my YouTube family coming in through there. And if you want to get in on the chat, Mark Ross won't be able to see the YouTube screen unless he's able to log in on his side.
Hey, let me
ahead.
go to. Hold on, let me go to YouTube. Just turn off the YouTube. I can go to your page on my laptop. Turn off the sound from YouTube, and then I think this will work. This actually is working a lot smoother than I thought it would be. And I'm coming in clear, right? I'm coming in clear because you sound clear on my end.
Clear. Yeah, you're coming in clear, and YouTube looks good. So yeah.
All right, I see it. I see the live. I got the live. I'm seeing the chat. All right.
Yep.
All right. What's up? Listen to Reason. Oh, I remember Listen to Reason.
Yeah, that
guy's a veteran. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, that's actually a lady.
Oh.
Oh, this margarita came through very nicely.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike. What's up?
All right. So we just want to kind of let the flow go through, or do you want to get going?
So I think that the thing is that we're just going to do, like 20 songs? We know we only got an hour on here, right?
I think
20 songs, back to back. I'm going to pull a baby face and let you go because I'm old and you're a young man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. Or you want to flip a coin, however you want to do it. How you want to do it.
I'll go first. I'll go first, I guess. I'll do something slow. Something
a minute each song or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, do we want to just do originals or do we want to do like something?
I prefer originals, but I got remakes ready to go and I got plenty of beats ready to go, but I prefer stories about original music.
Okay.
But I'm cool to remake. I'm cool to do a remake beat, original beat, instrumental songs, stuff like that.
All right, so let's go with some G-Funk here. So this is like a West Coast. It's already written, but this is gonna go off my first album. or not my first
Okay.
album, but this first track off my album.
Okay.
Talkbox it? Nah, Talkbox
I
not
thought you
right,
were
not
about to
right
get your
now.
top box. I thought you were about. I got it ready. I thought you were going to
No,
pull it out.
I didn't pull out. Considering my situation, nah, not right now.
I got you. I feel you.
Yeah, all right. So it's G-Funk. So how this song came to be was a lot of people say I follow all the time. I'm following all these G-Funk artists, but they ain't hearing G-Funk music. But I wasn't ready to make some G-Funk music because G-Funk music is, in my opinion, it's not as easy as a lot of people think. There's a lot of swing to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of feeling and emotion to it. So let's play this one right here.
Okay, let that play. I'm gonna adjust the screen on YouTube real quick. Let
All
that
right,
play.
go ahead.
I guess so, Tavares.
And switch it up like DJ Quick.
Yeah.
All right, and that's my minute right there, right in there.
Okay, I like that, man. I like that one. I got a little something I did that was a little G-funky. And it was about when we hung out LA together.
Oh, okay, yeah. Tell them the story
So
though, like tell them the story behind the LA trip, because a lot of people don't even know we met.
right.
There's
So
people who've
me and
seen pictures, and they're like,
mhm,
"Oh, you met Dillio when?" All right.
right. So the funny thing is, when we've been friends for a while, and I finally had the opportunity to go to LA to visit a music conference. It was the Taxi Music Conference, and I don't know. I think me and Martin were able to link up for a short second the first time, but the
Yeah.
second time, which I think was 2017, we went out to LA, and Martin showed me the real side of LA. We went through the streets, we rode on the train, we rode the buses. We went to Forest Lawn.
Went to Forest Lawn to see Michael. That's
Forest
where he's
Lawn saw
buried.
Michael. I put my hand on the door and got some power from Michael Jackson
Yeah,
himself
he
at
held
the
on that
door.
door for a quite minute.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So the funny thing is that I went there and we had a good time, and I miss LA. I've been trying to find a way back ever since.
hmm
So this song is about how I felt about LA and how I want to go back. So this song is called "Back to LA" by yours truly, Dillio.
All right.
Little G Funk. When I try to hold the place, something different vibe. Something different about the city, baby, tell a lie. Country's up in the sky, sun is shining bright. Try to see the one as they travel by. So the body hot, tell me have you seen her? Speak at Espanol, Asesina, una chica. Well, let's do that, mama, let me holler at you. Well, I'm the top line. I need to know, I really need to know.
Hey, hey.
There's my
Yeah,
1094 out of me.
that's pretty good. I remember when I actually was. I think, dude, we were on the phone
Yeah.
at that time. I was working night short, and then you were driving,
Yeah,
and
I was driving.
I remember you
Yeah.
playing the keys. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember that the keys, the things that like hit it up. That was,
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one, dude. I actually like that's on the last album, right?
No, not the last one, because the last one is Windshield, but the
Well,
four
I mean,
before that,
yeah, I mean before Winchell. So
at Magic Box.
Magic Box, right? Dude,
Yeah,
Magic Box was
man.
a track, and then that's the one we had people call in, give you
Right.
support at the end of the tracks. You guys should listen to
That's
that if
right.
you haven't. If you haven't checked out Magic Box, be sure to do so. Hey, but I just gotta do a quick thing. So there's some producers that I saw
Okay.
pop in and out. Check this out. I am keeping down names that are popping, flowing through here. And you guys are gonna get free copies of Zorse. And I also want you guys to check out Dillio T2K. Go ahead, Dillio. Why don't you let them know
Oh
about
yeah.
it?
Well, we just released a copy called Aquarium. It's a sample library of looped and chopped vocals and stuff like that. Hey, Jabars, I see you on it. We got loops and packs and things of that nature. We just released a bunch of presets based on a lot of songs from the late '90s to early 2000s to 2020. Lots of presets available on DillioTTK.com. And I also have a sound pack called Zorse, which is some sounds that Martin Ross designed as well. That's on DillioTTK.com. So there's a lot of great products out there between the both of us, and we both have music available online for your listening pleasure as well.
All right. So this next one, yes, let's I'm gonna introduce you to the this song was actually the very first song that I put together with my sound library. Everybody, we got you, Sonic. We got you, Sonic. You're on that list. You're on that list. So this next one, and I'm also following you guys on YouTube, by the way. I am in the chats on YouTube, but I got YouTube. This is crazy. I got YouTube and I got
YouTube, right?
Instagram. So I see you guys. I see you, Low Cuts. I see you. I see you on the YouTube there.
Shout out, Low Cuts. Shout out, Kimmy from London. Shout out to you.
Oh,
Houston Secretary. Hey, what's going on?
There you go. From London.
From London.
This whole entire set was actually my very first, I put together some pieces from an Akai MPC, from a Model D, and just like some kits that I got over the years. I posted it on Instagram a while ago. This is way before people started seeing my stuff. And I got very fortunate. I think it was Warren G liked the video, and I was really impressed that he saw it.
That's awesome.
All these sounds came from my very first pack of Zorse. So here we go.
Nice.
All right, that's that track right there. That's my little that's my ride with me, West Coast. All those sounds. If you like all those sounds, the EP, all those sounds, that's all in the Zorse sample library right there, all of them. So if you feel that, if you think that that's hitting, Zorse is that's it. That was my very first test right there.
That's what's up, man. You bringing that some more of that G-Funk, man. You hit that G-Funk, man. What's going on with that G-Funk?
I love G-Funk, man. And a lot of people say that I haven't been doing much.
You based in California.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, man. That's cool. I'm trying to see
What's up, D?
I'm trying to see if I even had something for that one. Golly. So what I'm going to do, since you took it West Coast, I'm going to take it down south and do some New Orleans type of stuff. So this is more like on that Manny Fresh, Fresh 504 Boys, No Limit things right there. This is called Rolling With. This is an instrumental on mine. We're gonna let it rip a little
Okay.
something like this. Here we go. Here we go. And some color vibe. Uh,
hey, hey,
Club band.
I like that. I like that, dude.
Sounds good, man.
Woo! Hey, that reminds me. Everybody says I do like old school, you know, you're always doing that old school stuff. You ain't doing no trap music, no nothing like that. Well, let me get them something like this. I only do old music, they said.
Okay.
He knows the 90s.
Right.
I gotta put that video game in there.
You gotta put that in there. Video game. Hey.
Yeah, it's a little bit of trap music for them. Yeah.
No trap music, man. You better do that trap music, man. You better do that trap, man. So I'm gonna do another song. This is actually from the Grown album, which came out, I believe, around 2015, and it's on the trap vibe, but it's one of my first attempts to do some trap soul. And this song is called "You Ain't Gotta Tell It." And you know, we used to go back. You ain't gotta tell it. You know. Funny story about this was when I was a chauffeur. I was driving a group of 14 passengers all the way from North Carolina to Orlando, Florida. And after I did that drive over 2 days, 2 days, had to stop in Savannah, Georgia, came down to Orlando, Florida to, I forget the name of the place, but it was the hotel resort in the Disney World Kingdom that had Casitas. It was a Latino themed resort.
Okay, all right.
But the fun thing was that I actually had Rose Chavares. I called him up because I had 2 days of time down in Orlando to do whatever I want. And since I used to live there when I went to Full Sail, I called him up, and him and his wife actually came through. We linked up and actually shot a music video for this song, which is what's on YouTube right now. So it worked out really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of that. This is called "You Ain't Gotta Tell It."
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Type 1 on both chats if y'all can hear it. Coronado Springs. Yep.
You ain't gotta tell it. I know I can get it. All it will take is one simple phone call and 1 second. I'm gonna bring it. Get it? I know that you're gonna love it. There ain't no need to go talk about it. You know I'm committed. I'm straight on the mission. Just make it clear where you need it. Get it? Forgot any other girls. Forgot any other time. I cut them all off, I don't care where they at. Plus I got no baby mama drama. Nah, maybe I'm just too old. The boy don't make it, got me feeling cold. That's why I'm taking all that nonsense out there. I'm just sitting that kind of mode. Feeling the old. You ain't gotta tell it.
Tell it.
I can get it. All it will take is one simple phone call or 1 second. I'm gonna break it. Get it? I know that you're gonna love it. Never
Love
gonna
it.
get to talk about it. You know I'm committed. I'm straight on the mission. Just make it clear where you get it.
There we go. So that was
I
You Ain't
love
Gotta
that.
Tell It.
I love that, man.
Sound great, Keys.
So when I got on Instagram, and remember when Instagram had 6-second stories, 6 second videos.
Yeah.
I just know that this track that I did, like I had remember like saying, oh, this is a great way to introduce my music to my idols, and I went along Instagram looking for like idols that I liked that I went through. Teddy Riley happened to start
Oh boy.
Instagram, and I'm like, holy crap, this is a track that I can do that maybe he might like. And so I made videos, and I had tagged him on one of these videos, and this song, this is the song that he started following me on after that. And so
That's
like
so cool. He follows you, yeah.
I was just so ecstatic, and I would send him. He would read my messages, but he would never reply. So I would never know if he was really watching it or not. I always thought, like, you think celebrities will
they have a staff or something,
right? Like that, they don't have time to sit here and look at me sending him videos and stuff. But this song, I had played it once before, and then I had gotten someone saying, "Yeah, I actually sat with Teddy Riley. He liked this track. This track he said was hitting." And so this is one of my songs. It's really basic. It was just something that I wanted to like put together. It was like a 5-minute thing, and I wanted to get Teddy Riley's attention, that I could do a little bit of new jack, because I mean, we don't hear that enough. There you go.
Sorry.
But,
No.
So this is an original right here. Here we go.
All right. There you go. I saw them shoulders.
I don't know. Every time I hear it, it's just like I don't know. It's just bouncy. I love the muted strings. I just love the ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just it's influence heavy on the M1.
Okay.
Just pop up an M1.
Yeah.
Because to me, from what I've seen in his production, he always talks about was it? No,
Korg?
Roland. But I hear a lot of Yamaha or Roland or Korg sounds that he says that he did tracks on, like that right there. That's pure M1. And this is like way before like he went to the world and told everybody that he used brassy flute for Remember the Time.
Right.
But I hear a lot of M1 sounds in that. And so that's all made off when Korg released their M1 software.
Yeah, and the funny thing, you mentioned that because when we were talking and having conversations about the production of Teddy Riley, you told me about the Roland D50, and it's cool because Roland now actually released a plug-in version of the Roland D50, the JB1080, and and Korg's right there with him releasing the old the M1 and also the Korg M1, and also we would talk. So I did remakes of Teddy Riley. You heard a clip of it. I was supposed to let it play, but computers will take off, and but this one was something I actually talked to you a lot about, and actually, talking to you helped me get information and stuff. We kind of shared sounds with each other, and that's what happened. Actually, I got a remake of Teddy Riley Can't Get It.
I want
Michael
to.
Jackson
I
Can't Really
love
Get It
that.
Right.
I think that they're like if it, I just think the people got to hear it. Just play.
They got to hear. And what we're
They
gonna
gotta hear
do
this.
to prove it that it's happening in real time, I'm gonna solo each track to let y'all hear it in real time. But I have Martin Ross to thank to help me as far as pulling the sounds together and just kind of because he has a lot of research. He knows a lot more people. He knows a lot more about the Michael Jackson side of the production and stuff like that. And we just kind of came together and he helped me make this happen. So here we go.
Check it. I like that.
This is dope. James Brown sample. So we're going to just do the drums. Now these are just the drums. There we go. That's the guitar by itself by the M1. And then coming back. This is a big record for the Dangerous album. 5, 4, 3. Yep.
Damn, dude,
I got
okay. All right, I gotta. Okay, so let's stick to the Dangerous album. So,
okay.
there is a sound in Dangerous that I still haven't found out. I've been.
Oh wow.
I've been trying to send, and I've been trying to send Teddy Riley. Look, I want to know where'd you get this sample. But one of my favorite songs to dance to do the routine dances is Dangerous. And I'm like,
Dangerous, right?
I did a show about 10 years ago. I feel old. So I did a show, and I remember doing a Dangerous soundtrack, and the guys were like, "Hey, we're gonna have to pull that because that's copyrighted material, and we're streaming." And I believe a lot of people say it's worse now, but it was actually worse, I think, 10 years ago with copyrighted because you had to go through you couldn't just go on live like we're doing. You had to get approval first. So I sent in my tracks and they had to get approvals and they said, no, we can't do Dangerous. And I'm like,
oh, wow.
No, man. So I went and I learned how to do the song. The only thing is I'm missing that one sample to complete that. But everything else, if anybody wants to know, I went through some Akai old samples. I had a friend who had an old disc for the Akai. A lot of the stuff that Teddy Riley used was on an MPC 60. And these are all MPC 60 standard sounds.
Oh, wow.
Just a list of standard sounds. So here's my, I guess you could say, version of Dangerous.
Okay. That's dope. That's that 3-step.
That's the part where you spin.
Right.
But yeah, that's actually I put that one on the Instagram, and that Teddy Riley liked that one too. I tried to get him to repost it, but he never did.
I got you.
But I'm like, hey, I'll take it.
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
no problem, Heroes. Yeah, no problem, dude.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some more original stuff. I want to get some more original stuff because we can go all night about Teddy Riley. This song is called "Original Girl." This is from the Grown album, and this celebrates women who are different. I like to do some songs for the ladies sometimes, and so this song was called "Original Girl," and I actually produced it in Machine and recorded it in Studio One. So here is a minute of "Original Girl."
Original. Original. Original girls.
Yeah.
Around the world. Original. Original. It's for I see standing before me, someone different. I never saw you before on the scene. You got to over, it's the kind that I like. When I saw you, I couldn't let you walk and pass me by. I really adore what you bring, the way that you smile, the style that you make. I will never be the same now that I met you.
So yeah, that was Original Girl off of the Grown album.
Yeah, that's pretty good, dude. I
Yeah, I
like
appreciate
that.
it, man.
Damn, dude, the Grown album, man. Woo!
Yeah, yeah. That
So,
was I just want to repeat for the chat room. That song was called Original Girl. Dillio, if you want to find it on Spotify. Go ahead, Martin.
um, just want to let them know, guys. See, just seeing you guys, all these producers out there hopping in. Once again, I will be giving you guys links to download the free version of Zorse for tuning in and watching us. And I appreciate the guys and the gals. I always forget to say that. When I say guys, it's general, but
Everybody,
the
right?
guys and gals for being through the Instagram and on YouTube here. I'm watching the comments and everything, trying to do three things here. Now, this song that I did was something to go out my comfort zone. I don't make this kind of music. I was told to challenge myself, do something besides always doing like R&B and trap and old school.
Right.
So, this is kind of like the way I wrote this song is in my head. It's like I met this girl that like changed like how I thought, and I called this song I Met This Girl because thinking about changing the style of my music. So I haven't really released this track and let anybody hear it. So this is the first time anybody's really heard this. So here we go. And that's got that little. I had to put some like some Timberland elements in there. I put birds in that. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of stuff from there.
Throw some birds in there. Make bird sounds out of that. So those were bird samples on there. I've never done that. Like animal sounds.
That's good. You
And
gotta
the
do
funny
something
thing
different
is,
sometimes. It's okay.
right? And the funny thing is, Michael Jackson's next album, the last posthumous album, came out, and he has a song where you can hear a crow in the beginning in the beat, and I'm like,
Okay.
well, I was like, hey, I'm thinking a little bit outside the box on that one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So this song is another song from the actually Magic Box, which is another album. Actually, I got some older songs I'm going to play later on. How many songs are we on? Does anybody know?
I don't even know, man.
Okay.
We just went
Let's
at
say
it.
let's just say I'm gonna keep count. So let's say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6. This is number
Okay,
6. So you
give me
did
a
first. Go
give me
ahead.
a minute. Let me get my other hard drive out since we're doing songs, because there's songs off the album that I wanted to
Okay.
show too, but I just brought my beats.
Okay. Well, no
But yeah,
problem.
yeah, I'm listening, but man, dude, this is an experience,
Okay.
guys. We don't always get to do this.
Yeah.
I'm not a live guy. I should get more lives, but go ahead. Let me listen to what you got, and
Okay.
then
So this is round 6. So this song is called "Feel the Vibe." It's from the Magic Box album, and this song was just about I work a lot and I don't have a lot of extra resources to go traveling as all the time. So what I like to do is to use my imagination and create music that takes me to the place. So Feel the Vibe is sort of like a pop dance track. And always vision, having a nice day by the water at some nice nightclub or something like that, living life and having fun. So sometimes because I can't just, it's ATL, we got ATL, but there's not a lot of ocean fronts in the ATL. But I know in Florida, Miami, there's always a lot of water there, really beautiful stuff like that. I always think about Orlando, Florida, because I used to live there. And so this is just piece of my imagination called Feel the Vibe, where we're having fun, feeling the vibe. All right, so here it is, Feel the Vibe.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like that delay.
Yeah.
It's just a celebration. Girl, you got what I need. Accept my invitation. Let everything go and just breathe. There's nothing to be scared of. Let's have some fun between you and me. Yeah. The party's jumping, body ocean, move your body, these emotions. The sun is setting, the night's beginning, and the beat is pumping. You can't find your feeling.
I like that. Oh, you wanna?
So that was Feel
That's
the Vibe.
beautiful. I like Feel the Vibe, actually. There was a song that had those percussions, man. I was going through my SoundCloud, or not SoundCloud, but Spotify, and it just reminded me of that song. I'm like, oh, this is like that song that Dillio made, man. This next song was my introduction into. It's on my album, The Mind of Martin Ross. So the way I do albums, I used to watch what Prince and Michael would do. They would have, like, before an album was released, they would have like 2 albums, and then they would cut it down to 1. Not because they wanted to, it's because you couldn't hold many tracks in there, and you needed options. Say, okay, let's have a listening party, and we'll see if these music flows. So when I write an album, if I know I'm going to do a 10-track album, I'm going to write 20 songs. That gives me a 50% chance of switching
Sonic, I do. Go ahead, sorry.
in that. No problem. And so this didn't make the cut because it wasn't finished. And I've never, ever sampled voices. And I decided, all right, let me go ahead and sample. The sound is called Egomaniac, and it's just about, like, my, just being prideful. We're not allowed to be prideful anymore. We're not allowed to say, oh, I'm great, or I'm good at what I do. And I've never really allowed myself to do that. And Egomaniac was my other side. But I also remember Mike Tyson was one of the greatest boxers, in my opinion. A lot of people wouldn't agree, but I believe he's the greatest boxer that I grew up. And I decided, well, said he's the best ever, the most vicious, the most ruthless, the most pro champions ever, And I was like, you know what? I'm going to add that in that song here. And so this is Egomaniac.
Okay.
Let me skip to it.
I got you, Sonic.
And yeah, so shout out to Floyd Aftermath. The dude, I sent him the track. He literally sent it to me like 30 minutes right after. So
that's dope.
yeah, that was one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite songs off my Mine and Martin Ross album. It's an EP album. You can go check it out at martinrossmusic.com.
Okay.
There it is.
Gotcha. All right. So this song right here, this is the 7th round. Now, this song right here, I recorded when I was attending Full Sail down in Orlando, Florida. And, you know, when we were going to school there's a lot of people on the same vine doing a lot of different things and stuff like that. But I'll tell you, there's this one MC from Lawtown. I don't know if he's still there. And you know, we met up. He's like, you got some beats? I was like, yeah. Next thing you know, we created some records together. We created some great music. And we still can. Maybe we should redo these songs. But this song is called Taught 'Em. And one thing I liked about Sonic's voice was he had a powerful voice. And I was still in my FL studio mode. We were going to Full Set, having a good time. And, you know, this is a good one. This is a little bit of a parental advisory just for those sensitive peers out there.
This is Sonic in the chat, right?
Sonic in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me hear what he's got. I've seen him. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, me and him went to school together down in Full Sail and stuff like that. So this is Sonic Taught 'Em. Now, this was probably 2001 or 2 when I produced this one. So this is old. So picture 2 guys in a small studio apartment making music, trying not to disturb the neighbors.
All right.
That's basically what it was. All right, here we go.
Okay. All right.
I know people who kill to get to America, for real. But out here, we ain't really free like they said it's freedom. We just really freedom. No, they call him Jimmy. Wasn't mad tall, but mad skinny. Yo, the toast in the rope spinning. Ready to rope spinning, man. Play yourself really. Never had the chance to get the toast ready. He moving and blocking. Stick you for your dudes and rock them. You can't stop him. Everyone trying to join him. He had the black when the shit was boiling. Blue Dolos, so he ain't really trying to bring his voice in. Came up the same year, the flow poison. His nickname Homicide. He's been on a lot of rides and came with the other guys. But he ain't go wise and they ain't school him. Little stuff they used to fool him. Free, he's but then now he's ruined. Started using, now we fuck abusing. Complexion losing. Feeling the streets like losing. Lord, seems no one tried to reach him. They're free to be down for comfort freedom. Somebody should have taught him. Seems no one tried to reach him. They're playing with guns, they want to squeeze him. Somebody should have taught him. Seems no one tried to reach him. They're free to be down for comfort freedom. Somebody should have taught him. Seems no one tried to reach him. They're playing with guns, they want to squeeze him. Check out your man Marty.
Yeah, so that was Sonic and me. I was on the beats, he was on the lyrics, man. We made some great music together.
Wow. How long ago was that one?
That was 2002. The name of the rapper is Sonic, Sonic. You probably can Google him and you'll find him. Go ahead, Martin.
So you want to go way back. All right.
Yeah, we go back. I got stuff from when I was a teenager ready to go.
Okay. So this is one of the... I was mostly intimidated for this song because I just didn't know what to put for it. Have you ever just... I think most of us go through where you have a song where you're just a beat where it's just like, this is not... I'm not ready to do anything with this yet. I wrote this in like 2008. This is me like when I had just got the... I think it's like a Triton, but it wasn't a Triton. It was called TR61.
Okay, that's Insonic, ain't it?
The what?
The TR6.
Yeah,
that's
it's like
Insonic, isn't it?
No, it's like a cheap version of the Triton of the Korg. So like it was like you had the $5,000 keyboards and then the $1,000 keyboards. This was a $1,000 keyboard. Okay. So I did this in 2000, like right after I graduated high school. So I just remember working at Burger King, saving up. I mean, I even skipped class just to do this. Oh, so wow. This is pretty old. So here we go.
All right.
Yeah, so I was too intimidated to really write anything for it at the time. So,
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. 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 That's
yeah.
what's up, man. I like that. I like that, man. Pretty cool. So this one right here is a popular. A lot of new people may not know about the song, but back in 2007, 2008, it was a pretty popular song that I recorded, and it was pretty dope. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it up right there, and it was a song called Yeah, and this was during when T-Pain.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Don't
this
say
is
no
when
more.
Yeah, yeah. So, this is when, T-Pain was popping. And I was like, man, I could do that too. I could do that too and stuff like that. I was like, I knew how to do that because I have my full set education. I have my skill set. You know what I'm saying? So, and actually, it's funny because I actually met a producer. I think Ike Dirty found me on that. A lot of people found me on that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a clip for that right
All
now.
right.
Here we go.
Uh.
I need to release this one.
Oh, dude, this is the video I found you on. This is the
Yeah.
video I remember I met you through. Hey,
Nice. What's up, Tiffany?
I always did that. Hey,
Right, yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
bring it in.
Uh,
What's up,
What's your
girl? Tell
uh?
me what's your name? The way you shake it that thing makes me go insane. I wanna see what's up. Can I get with you? Let me hold you down. Go ahead and make it do what it do. If you wanna move, say yeah. If you wanted to shake it, say yeah. If you wanted to move, say yeah. If you wanted to shake it, say yeah. Spread it, get down. Spread it, work, get out. Spread it, get down. Spread it, work, get out. Yeah.
yep. So that was a hit on YouTube.
That was big, dude. Yeah, that's how I found you.
Yeah, man. So this
Since
is
my
number 8.
8. Wow, I feel like we're not, dude.
Well,
We're not. I'm not even halfway through my stuff. I'm not even
wow.
quarter. Oh my god. All right. Since my sister's in here, I gotta embarrass her. So,
Okay.
I love you, sis. I'm not trying to make fun of you.
And Tiffany, I will save this. I saw you request to save this. I'm gonna make sure this is saved, and it's also on
Um,
YouTube too as well.
oh, okay, cool. Oh, I can save it, right? This
I don't
session?
know.
I've never really done a live like this. But my sister is gonna be doing the other part to this. But this song, I actually just recorded it when she came to visit, and she's like, "Don't do anything else with it. I need to sing on this. Just don't finish it." And I wanted to finish it because I wanted to do the second verse, but she's just like, this is something she kept telling me. You can't release this unless I'm on it. So.
Sit down with me, baby.
Hey.
Tell me woman, me to an adventure of three times, cause you like the music. Get down and enjoy it. I'm gonna pretend you want. You know you wanna roll with me, so why don't you get to
She's supposed to come in on this part.
I
She got mad at me because I didn't put the auto tune on it and I sang it, and she's like, "Why? It sounds fine without the auto tune." I'm like, "But the song needs that," and so she was against it, but she's like, "I gotta sing on it," and so I'm still waiting on her to come on down and record this. But yeah, this is shout out to my little sister. Love you, Kirsten.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Her
Cool,
name's
cool, cool.
Tiffy. Tiffy says well, or Tiffy something like that. That's what she goes by.
Nice, nice. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bounce back and forth in time since we're on the eighth round. I'm gonna do a song from an unreleased EP that I was gonna put out called Vacation. It was supposed to be out last year,
Yeah.
at springtime, and then life happened, and then year went by. So hopefully I'll be able to get this done before the summer and stuff like that. And this song is just about just being in love and just kind of just being so faded from that feeling, just
Yeah.
like wow, I'm faded, because sometimes you can write about love, you can write about heartbreak, and it may not, just because I write a song may not necessarily mean I'm going through it, but it may be for someone else who may be going through it, and they can relate to it too as well. Because I hear things, I go through things myself. So this is probably one of my latest ones called "So Faded." This is for abstract. So faded to be slurred. I don't know which one I'm vibing. What time is it? Not trying. Hold up, I'm catching my phone. I smell your perfume. I didn't know you had moves no longer. The fool. I think I know what to do. I'm faded, I'm wasted, intoxicated. I think I might off. I'm buzzing, I'm zoning, I'm tripping. I think I might off. I'm faded, I'm wasted, intoxicated. I think I might off. I'm buzzing, I'm zoning, I'm tripping. I think I might off your love. Yep, so that's one brand
Oh
new, not
man,
released.
I love that. I don't think I've heard that because I remember you going through a lot of your songs that you never released. I've never heard. That's the first time I heard that one.
Yeah,
Wow,
that is brand new. I
that's
recorded it last year, so I haven't released it yet. I got to release it this year. I can't sit on it. Keep sitting on it.
shoot. So this one is actually not a. So when this song came out, this song was I don't know who I did it for. To be honest with you, I got contacted on YouTube. They said, "Hey, I like that you do Michael Jackson's. Can you try to come up with this song for Michael Jackson's Men in Black?" Apparently, Michael had a song called Men in Black, and they had the instrumental release. And someone said, like, I want to see what you can do on the talk box with a Michael Jackson feel. The song's called Great Chase.
Okay.
Now, the way I wrote it was, it's about a girl. It's this beautiful woman that you're just into. And like you said before, I try not to write songs. I try to not attach my songs to people because I don't want to make a song that becomes popular with everybody. And then it's like, you're known for this song, and that song is like hurt you because you wrote the song, but it's about someone that hurt you, and I don't want to be reminded about hurt. So this was something that I was like, a lot of these guys that I'm meeting, they're always chasing these girls, and I want to write a song about that. So it's called Great Chase.
All right.
It's I don't think I released it.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy who did it, I sent it to him and never heard back. All right, but yeah, that's
All
it
right,
right
that
there.
sounds good. So was that something you produced or you did talk box on? What's the story on that real
I did the
quick?
talk box. I did the talk box on it because apparently it was on one of Michael's albums, and I guess he wanted to hear what it would sound like with talk box. So I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, okay, cool. All right. Since we're doing a little bit of Michael real quick, I'm gonna do the. Okay, we're at 24 seconds, and so this means we gotta do a little bit of housekeeping. YouTube stream, Instagram.
Everything on this mic here. Um, so let me try to like adjust it. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can hear me. What's going on, everyone? Yeah, so
Okay, we're back.
we're just
YouTube,
we're
type one if
just
you can hear me. Okay, we're
we're
back.
just yeah, only lives winner. Um, but yeah, so this is just something. We're not trying to do anything fancy here, but everything that I got, it's coming through my mic, coming through my speaker right here. So apologize
Yeah.
if you guys are. I see guys on YouTube saying it's like not coming in too clear.
No doubt.
Unfortunately, that's just the limitations of the. Is your mic on your string here? Because that's where mine is coming through.
It's coming through the phone for Instagram, and then YouTube is getting a feed of a web browser tab on my other computer right now.
So you have your mic coming through your phone's picking up, because mine is actually picking up through here.
Mine is picking up through the phone, but what I'm trying to make sure I don't do is turn up my monitors up too high.
Let me see something real quick. Let me see if this wire will change it, so that way you
Okay.
guys, cause see everything I have is on a mic. Let me here. Let me switch the headset. See if it'll come through. I don't know if it'll work, but let me give it a try.
Right. All right. Shout out to everybody coming through on the YouTube side. M5, Diane, Freckleface, BDR, Melina. Listen to reads the solo, they slow cuts. And shout out to everybody on the Instagram side. Once we get things straight up on Martin Ross side, we're going to go ahead and continue to go. I got the next track setup. We are on round 9, and after, when we go for the next few rounds, we're going to be pulling out some more classic hits, some stuff placed by Crazy Bone, some original collaborations out there with other YouTubers and creators out there in the wide world, and we're just going to keep this party going. Right now, Martin Ross is just doing some quick technical settings to make sure that his microphone is working and stuff like that. And, so we're doing this. I mean, we do this. Y'all know I do this. I do this a lot. Nothing shout out. I ain't got nobody to cuss out Han Solo. I ain't gotta do this. You ever say it was like this?
All right, could you guys hear me on the other, did you guys hear me come through?
Ain't no need for that, right? So,
yeah. Can you hear me at all, Dillio?
When doing the most, I snatched my headphones out. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right, but see,
cool.
did you hear me? I can't tell because there's always this delay. I can't tell if you guys can hear me on the other thing because what I'm going through, see, guys, it's going through this little mic. So when you guys hear noises, that's why.
Okay, make sure you probably mute your YouTube so you don't get the echo.
My YouTube's off. Everything's off.
Gotcha.
There's the only sounds coming through is this speaker, no browsers, nothing like that. So we're all good.
Cool. All right, so what I'm about to do, we're going to get back into it. This is round number 9, and I'm going to bring in some more Michael Jackson, and we're going to do some more original stuff. Y'all let me know which one is this one. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that Teddy choreography. I couldn't get it down. You have to got it. Scream.
All right, that's a good one. All right, sorry, I'm trying to read everybody saying. Like I said, guys, I'm going through the mic. I'm not going through my phone mic. I'm going through the mic on the wire. So.
Okay.
Right, yeah, let's. So Raphael, I don't know if Raphael's in here. No cap, Raphael. This guy, me and him went to music school together. And if you've ever listened to going back to G-Funk, we were listening to some Nate Dogg and some I think his name's Shade Shiest, and he had a song called "Where I Wanna Be." Okay. So we were studying music and chords, and we were also studying pivot chords and understanding that. So what a pivot chord is, for some of those who don't know, and it's very popular in pop music. Michael, you use it all the time, Baby Be Mine. So it's a chord that will allow you to move up. The chord allows you to move up, modulate to another key. So if you're singing in C and say you want to have your key switch to D, right? That's essentially D, that's 2 steps, right? So from C to D, and then you'll play a D chord, and then that D chord, now you can start in the key of D. Now, I was also learning how to, what's up, Paul? Shout out to Paul out there. Employed, see you guys out there. And so I played this song, but as we were learning chord progressions, I said, what if we played this song backwards? And so played this song backwards, and we got this song called For You. So I'm just kind of play it ahead into this track. So here we go.
All right.
What's up, man? I'm saying, you talking about my baby, my queen, you know what I mean? What's up?
So yeah, we got that. So it was just chords played backwards, and so yeah.
Ah, okay.
And that's off my album, The Mind of Martin Ross. Tune
Ah,
into that's with Raphael. I don't know if
yeah.
he's in here, but yeah, shout out to Raphael for helping me come out. That song was the very first song I've ever finished and recorded in 20 minutes. Very first song.
Right. Shout out to that. We have reached that record-breaking 13,000 viewers in the Instagram live stream. 13,000.
There we go.
We're gonna add 3 zeros after that number up top. So this is number 10, round 10. I'm gonna go back to 2007. This is when Little John was taking over the scene with the pop and the snap and stuff like that. And the funny thing is, it's like my family, we all had trucks. Everybody was driving trucks, and I was like, man, I could make a song out of anything because, back then, 2007, it's about that crunk and getting hype. And so I made a song called All I Drive Is Trucks. And a friend of mine, MC by the name of Iron Chef, actually joined on this track here. So this is me doing All I Drive Is Trucks, a club banger on the motif, ES, and stuff like that. So this is what happened when me trying to talk about All I Drive Is Trucks. It went a little something like this. And I just had it right here. Here we go. All I drive is trucks. All I drive is trucks. All I drive is trucks.
Okay.
All I drive is trucks. 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 Come on, I drive is trucks. Come on, I drive is trucks. All I drive is trucks. All I drive is trucks. Come on, I drive is trucks. Come on, I drive is trucks. All 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 I did Chevy with the 16-inch rim. Look at the beans, hell no, they don't spin. When I stop at the light, they stop. They stop. Only when I hear the speed bump is when they don't drop. Yo, I got shit in speakers in the side of the door. I'm bumping all the tracks with my stock radio. Old bank of chillin' up under the hood. You will never hear me coming through the hood. Man, I got different windows in the back. Man, when you look at it, man, my truck came with that. Man, I used to have one suicide though. But after that, that thing ain't working no more. Man, my truck got so much that you think it was bad. But every time I watch it, man, it always rain. That's what I ride, I ain't wasting no gas. And I'm on you 85 and I ain't going fast. I said my mom in the truck, I said my dad in the truck, I said my sister in the truck, I said my parents in the truck, I said my uncle in the truck, I said my aunt in the truck, I said my cousin in the truck, everybody in the truck. All I drive is trucks, 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 all I drive is trucks. Yeah, so the funny story about that was, rappers would rap about how dope their car is, their sports cars and all that stuff. So in this song, I was spoofing it by rapping how dope my inexpensive vehicle was and making it sound bigger than what it was. Yep,
yeah, you always were creative with that, man.
No doubt.
Always creative with that.
All right, this is number 11 from you, man.
All right, so we're going to go way back, way back, way back. So this is me and my cousin, Buditai. We came up with this song called Superstar.
Okay.
It's heavily sampled with the Lynn drums. It's a very famous song by a rapper that we remade the beat. And we put the talk box on there. So this is like a family joint. This is the shout out to the homie Buditai. Here we go.
Don't start me all the way from the beginning.
2006.
Always keep your faith, keep on praying. There'll always be one first, but to be glad to say.
Yeah, that was Superstar. Yeah. So
Superstar.
yeah,
Sound.
that was a hard track to do.
I feel
Because
you.
the reason why is because when you're doing sequencers, you have to sequence by scenes. And so
Hmm.
if you start a beat on an upbeat and you have to loop, you have to create an entire scene that's dedicated to an upbeat. A lot of people don't
Hmm.
realize that. Like with software now, it's cool, but for certain songs, you have to like allow the song to play, then hit record, and then loop the next loop. But when you're into sequencer, if you set it to 4 bars, it's gonna keep going 4 bars. It's not gonna know
Hmm.
that you're starting on the third bar. That was a tough one
Right.
to do.
I feel you. I feel you. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So this is one from my Magic Box album. Actually, no. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do something one of my spiritual albums called what is this called? I forget what the name of the song was. It's called "Hear Our Prayer," and I like it because I actually took samples from all kinds of different
It's
things. I
just
took
gift
samples.
submitted, gift
Get
submitted,
Submitted
right?
Volume 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did
All right.
two gospel albums, Get Submitted Volume 2. This was called Hear Our Prayer. And the thing is about this song is that I was just sampling all kinds of stuff from everywhere. So I was sampling like African people playing drums with the water in their hands and stuff like that. Just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But like I said, when I make spiritual music, gospel music, I like to do something a little different. And, I think it's pretty cool. And I'm trying to find it right now, but I got a faster way to find it because I got YouTube right here. So this one's called Hear Our Prayer, and I got some more coming live here right now. But one thing I want you to pay attention to is just the crazy samples that I put together on there, and this is something different in 3/4
Yeah.
time signature.
Okay. Let's. Oh yeah, 3/4. All right. I gotta hear this.
Ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, Yahweh, Yahweh, ah, yeah, Yahweh, Yahweh. The harmony comes in.
Yeah, so that was Hear Our Prayer.
That is good, dude.
I appreciate it, man. Just samples from Native American. It was interesting. I took sounds from those water jumps off of YouTube. I went to a Native American powwow in Stone Mountain and took my recorder and recorded the drum circles, the Native American drum circles.
Oh
I put
wow.
that in there and I was just doing crazy stuff. Man. I gotta get back to that. I gotta get back to just making music different. I think you probably can agree. There's always like this pressure to make something that fits what everybody else will like and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
that mold, like either G funk or trap soul. It's like we have that pressure to either do what we want to do creatively, which is out of the box, or to create something that we know will sell or will get played and stuff like that. So there's always that tug of war. Go ahead with your record. This is round number 11.
So speaking of, a lot of people don't know like how like music is written. The standard of music is 4/4. Typically,
Mm-hmm.
it's one beat for every measure. A measure is four, one beat for every measure. So I'm glad you did that because this song I wrote is in 6/8. If you've heard
Oh
The
wow.
Weekend, I think it's Call Out My Name, or the one that where 50 Shades. That's a 6/8.
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is it represents something to play slow. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
actually the guy playing it and you're hearing the tempo, that's really fast. It's like click, click, click. You're like, but then you're
Yeah.
playing it tricks the mind to say, oh, he's playing it so. So some of you guys who are watching me knew I taught music at a college and I taught writing music. And I did that for about 3 years. And I wanted to teach students how to understand how to write music. So here's an instrumental called Follow Me. Here we go.
Okay.
And so this is all played in 6/8. All right.
I like that. That sounded good, man. That sounded really good. Yeah, I like that, man. I was speaking of the 3/4 time signature. There's a song I wrote in high school, and this is right before where we were graduating and stuff like that. And I met this chick, and the thing is, it's like when you're meeting people after you graduate from high school, everybody's getting ready to go to college. Everybody's
Right.
getting ready to go away, and it's like, dang, if I had met this girl a little sooner, maybe something else could have happened out of it, stuff like that. Obviously, we exchange information, but college starts, you never hear from them again. But I
Yeah.
did get a song out of it, and this one is from the Grown album, and it's in a 3/4 time signature, and it's called "Can't Get You Out of My Mind." And I wish it would shut up my folder faster. But yeah, this song was really written like around 2000, 2001.
Mhm.
And but the thing is that no, this is actually Love I've Seen. Oh my gosh, I am tripping. I know exactly where it's at. This is off of the Love I've Seen. And
All right, let's
what
go.
I did during that album was that I rewrote and re-recorded a lot of songs that I originally wrote and produced in high school. Just put some pause on them and stuff like that. And so here it is, and also featured a guitarist who has played for
Oh,
a
yeah.
well-known producer named Tricky. The guitarist is named Julio, and I met him while I was working at the second church I did sound at. So this is "Can't Get You Out of My Mind."
Can't get a hold of you. Wanted to talk to you. You never seem to be at home. Wanted to know how you feel. Wanted to keep it real. Wanted to know if you wanted to roll. Just wanted to before you go. But I need to know. Do I got what you need? Yeah. Cause I can't get you out of my mind. Get you off my mind. Think about you all the time. Get you off my mind.
Yep, so that was "Can't Get You Out of Mind." That was in 3/4 time. I recorded that, and that came out 2010ish, around that year. Yeah.
Speaking
But
of love,
the song
go
was
ahead.
written back in 2001, 2000, around that time.
You always know how to write music, man.
I appreciate
When
you,
didn't
man.
you write music? You were writing music when you were in the womb.
Pretty much.
Speaking of that, so this song, everybody says I don't like writing love songs all the time because I feel like I'm not good at relationships, I guess you can say. So I don't know what to really say. And everybody's like, you've been through so much. Why don't you write a song about it? And
Mm-hmm.
I like to write music that makes me dance. But I have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
song, speaking of that, about someone that I really was feeling, didn't work out. But
Mm-hmm.
this song inspired it. I never finished it because it was just a hard time to go through. But
Mm.
it's one of my favorite, like, I guess you could say, flows that I've ever done for like R&B style.
Right. Like those chords.
Cause I'm falling over you. It's those little things you do that makes my heart go for you. Oh, baby, I don't know what to do. Cause I'm falling over you. It's those little things you do that makes my heart go for you. Oh, baby.
And those
Mm.
samples are actually that flute is actually a sample of someone. I don't remember her name, but when I was and I feel bad. Sorry, I don't mean to be negative, but
Right.
I was learning how to sample, and the first person that was willing to let me sample in the recording room was this girl. And she was a flutist, and so I just recorded the flute, and I put it on this song because it worked. And I'm like, I've never really released it yet. I don't know if I planned it.
Ah.
I have the words written down for that one, but I still think it takes the hurting to kind of
Yeah.
finally, get it right.
Yeah, yeah. I think that music is a great tool to use to get through trauma in life. It's definitely been a tool for me, and I trust me, I got a lot of stuff to talk about and to sing about in this coming year. So I get that. So it's funny because Magic Box, I was like, I'm always kind of writing more on the melancholy side, and I get that. It helps me get through. People relate. But I wanted to do something a little more tempo and a little bit more triumphant, And the funny thing is, Windchills, where I go to the extreme, where I'm like dogging them, but we ain't
Yep.
gonna go there quite yet.
Yep.
But but the song, but the song I'm going to talk about is a song of victory called "We Made It," and it goes a little something like this.
Mm. You made it.
Is that how you Yeah, so that was we made
That's
it from
hella
the
tight,
Magic
dude.
Box. Appreciate it, man.
So you remember, like, I used to have the straight hair. Everybody's like, "Oh man,
Boy, you had
you're
to
looking
look,
like
man.
Prince. You're looking like Prince up in here all the time. Prince all the time." Well, I said, you know what? I got some Lin drums, And
Right.
everybody kept talking about Princess, Princette. And so I was like,
Thanks, Houston. Trying to keep track of things. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and I was just like, all right, I'll do a Prince style song. I'll sing in my falsetto. Let's go.
Uh oh.
Yeah, and that's my. I have not released it. No, it's gonna be on
Woo.
my. It's gonna be on my upcoming album. Yeah, that's coming up.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, that's some up tempo stuff, man. I don't know if I got any records. Uh, I don't know if I got any records that feature my falsetto, except for the slow stuff, and I'm kind of feeling
Uh-huh.
more of a faster vibe. But I got a little something first. I actually remade a beat uh, called "Doves Cry,"
Oh, okay.
and it went a little
This
something like this.
this
Go
is
ahead.
before we go. I have to say, you inspire me, and the people who watch this on YouTube and on Instagram. You guys all inspire me. This right here. Like, this is what I live for. This is what I live for doing this. I live for hearing music from people like me who make music, and I appreciate all the feedback you guys again. This is so exciting, and I'm very thankful and humble that you guys are actually taking the time with your busy day. Whether you're in quarantine, you could be playing video games, you could be doing something, but you're here with us to watch us do our stuff. And I want to thank you guys. This just being here is so exciting, and hearing you, Dillio, this is very inspiring, and I appreciate you, all of you guys, for this, man. So I just
I
want to take that
appreciate.
time. I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. No. Real tick. Real talk. Because yeah, this y'all showing up on Instagram. All 12,000 of you on Instagram. I'm gonna keep adding 3 zeros behind that number, and all 27,000 on YouTube. All you guys help make the dream come true. Just having an audience with you guys here means so much to us, and it makes us want to continue doing it. Y'all inspire us, and my pleasure to be jamming with you and knowing you for all this time, man. And I'm just looking forward to more music that we can put out there and
13
share with the
years.
world. Has it
13.
been that long?
2007.
Good
13
grief.
years.
13 years, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So let's keep this thing going. I'm going to go ahead and do a beat remake real quick. This is Prince
All right.
Doves Cry. Well, the picture of the night gave me a kiss. Said your body loves me. Can you party? Can you just think well, call y'all. What is hard, it's true. Animals are curious poses. So yeah, that's the Prince right there.
That's perfect. That's beautiful.
And one of the things that me and Martin does is that we often go back and forth. I think we both think Michael Jackson is the greatest, but sometimes I like to joke with Martin, and say like, yeah, Prince is the main guy, man, all this stuff. But we always like to talk about the history between both artists. We're both fans of the music and stuff like that. So, that's what we do, man. So we're now in round 10.
Round 10.
Yeah,
Round 10.
10. This is number 10.
I could have sworn like 8 songs ago we were around 8.
No, I've been
Okay.
writing it down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So people don't realize, like, back in the day, those Lin drums were really, 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 really expensive, right?
Yeah.
Until we came out with samplers. So if we're gonna do some remakes, I want to see who's the first person to tell me where this came from. Now, this MPC allowed you to sample all those expensive sounds. And
Right.
let me know if you know this song here. So let's give it to him.
Hey.
That's right. That's Candy Rain, guys. So for real, guys.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I
There
like
you go.
that. Cool. And so since we're doing remakes, I would have dropped one on there, and I want the audience on YouTube and Instagram to tell me what this remake is. I had it up on YouTube. I destructed it, put it back together. It's by one of my favorite producers. Check it out right now. And I got to make sure the volume's working. So once again, this is another remake I did. One of my favorite producers. I did it on YouTube. Y'all let me know what song is this. Well, hold up, because they think I'm just playing MP3. They think I'm just playing MP3 and think that I didn't remake the beat. They think I just took an MP3 and played it. Let's listen to this again. I'm gonna break it down. So those are the strings right there, right? We're back there, right? So we're back there. Now listen to this. Here's the drums. There's a sample right there by itself. Okay? And then we got this one right here. Now, what we also got is the drums, which is right here. So if that was MP3, I couldn't do that. I must have remade the track.
I don't think anybody's doubting you, bro.
I just want to make sure they know. I just want to make sure they know. So yeah, that's my little thing.
That shit is that is. You didn't have to tell me twice. I knew I was Timbo, straight up Timbo. So, I promised him. I asked for permission. I promised him I would play this.
Okay.
So this is a collaboration. The producer passed away, unfortunately, and I want to make a shout out to him and his family on this track. I was fortunate to be on this track. Originally, the voice wasn't in there. What I did, my part was my talk box and I guess some old school vibes. I just took myself saying "good day," pitched it up, threw it in there as a loop, gave it an old school vibe. This is
Okay.
the artist Kamikaze. My homie was he was like when I very first started Talkbox, and this man would like listen to me like no other. Like I would ask him the dumbest questions, and he would give me the right answer. And
Ah.
I was very fortunate for him to give me a shout out and said he's like I don't want to like I don't have time to Talkbox, but I know you're the first in line for me. And I
Mm.
really wanted to make this shout this out. He has not released this, so he's still working on it.
Okay.
But I asked for permission to go ahead and play this, so here we go.
All right.
It's called
Here we
Good
go.
Day.
All right.
With that mental light, I guess I'm on some other shit and I can't get right. This is me trying to breathe while I reach for life. This is me trying to see what I mean to life. I'm in the zone and I can't quite control it right. Me, I know I'm cold, Minnesota nice. Peace, praise the system on my favor. I wasn't meant to fit in. It's cool, see you later. It's cool, see you later. It's really not your fault, I don't hang out. My mind's a little twisted, keep it simple, just to play out. Sick of hanging grown niggas trying to bang out. Rather play the game, marinating in my safe house. Saving my change now. Saving my change now. Carry my money in my safe house. Playing now. Swear to God. Sometimes. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, shout out to Kamikaze.
Kamikaze.
Thank you for letting me on that track there.
All right. Cool. We're going to rewind the tape back to 2010 again, which is a crazy year for YouTube, independent music, stuff like that. And this song actually features, this is interesting because when you make videos on YouTube, you meet people all around the world with different talents. You reach and connect and stuff like that, like how we met. And
Right.
this is a rapper that actually hails from Canada. And
okay.
and the idea was we were trying to do something that sounded like a Jay-Z and Pharrell combination and stuff like that. So maybe some people in the YouTube stream or Instagram stream could recognize this song. Here it is right there, and I think it came out pretty good.
All right.
Here it comes.
Oh, Pretty Mac from Canada? Woo!
Yeah. Next time.
By yourself, can I get with you? You can't do it sooner. Waste no time, make up your mind. They get it in the head. She's dead, you can see it in the way. Some infection, you can see it on your body. So this means a wolf in the body. She got that comeback, so go red. It's the chemist flash to catch the moment. Try to get the close up, cause you all know it. Whoever you come at, she comes to put it like that. You gotta put me on, put me on, put me on. You gotta put me on. Girl, how you working it, you gotta go on. Go with the pop bottles of every ropes. Bitterness, because you know it's wrong. She works it up, oh, go get it, girl. You so temporary, girl. Tell me what's your name. I'm gonna holler at you. I ain't playing no games. Just today, man. Be by yourself. Can I get with you? You can't be someone else.
Yep. So that was Supermodel.
Yeah,
And it's
okay.
on Spotify. Yeah, man.
All right, so everybody has told me, Martin, if you don't do like your Talkbox work, I'm not going to watch. All
Okay.
right, so I want
got
you to
some
understand
Talkbox records.
I want you. Oh, hi, Tim. What's up, Tim? Just a shout out to Tim. He's one of my audio engineer coworkers. What a great guy. When I came to the company, he was he was on my shit. I'll be real. He was on me. He's telling me, hey, you can't fuck with this. You can't do this. This is how we operate. But he also knows how to have a good time. And I really appreciate you for letting me be experienced in my dream job. My dream job is to do audio engineering and all that kind of stuff. And this man was very just was very like great. If me and Dillio have been in this industry for a while,
Yeah.
And it's very hard to have people in this industry give you answers to your questions and to
Right.
walk you through. You either get in there, fuck up and get fired, excuse my language, sorry, and or you get in there and you do well. And it's a hard industry. And he made my transition from a job that I hated to a job that I love very, very I felt very welcome, and I just want to shout out to Tim. So
All right.
going back there, I worked with someone who worked very well with Roger Troutman. His name is John Hurd. Most of the guys out here who follow us, you and me, probably know who Jim Hurd is. Probably have seen him. He's known as Dr. Hurd. He did all those green screen videos back in the day before green screen was even popular, and he had his little guitar.
Right.
And he had messaged me, and he said, Martin, you know, I think that like if Roger Troutman would have met you, he would have been very happy if you did a remake, because I haven't done any Roger Troutman remakes. It's just something I didn't feel like I was good enough to touch. And he's like, I'll give you the blessings. He said, you send me the track and I'll do the guitar. So this is my Talkbox rendition of More Bounce. All the sounds I made, and all those sounds are in Zorse, if those who are actually was wondering. And so he went ahead, I did the drums and everything, everything on it, and then he just went ahead and filled the guitars for me. So I want to shout out to John on that one. And so this is my remake of More Bounce.
All right.
More bounce. More bounce. More bounce. Bounce. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. Much more. I like the sound. Love the way you bounce.
What's up, John?
More bounce. More bounce. More bounce. More bounce. Get down. Get down.
And that was More Bounce. Check that out. More Bounce is Dr. John Hurd. He's in the chat, guys, on YouTube. Please make sure you guys think John is actually is a pillar of the scene with Roger. He's actually on the Walk of Fame out in Ohio. So I encourage you guys in the group YouTube chat to please say what's up to John. A great man. I didn't even expect him to get back to me. The man was just sent it to me and said, good luck. And I really appreciate you, John. Thank you.
Nice. I like that. So what I'm about to do is play a song, and this is actually a club favorite of a club I sing at out here in Atlanta, Georgia, by the name of Club 291. When I did Magic Box, I wanted to do something funky, more up-tempo, less melancholy. and stuff like that. So I created a song called Slide by Me, and it's an up-tempo funky song. I had a real bass player come in and record live bass lines to it. And when I go to the club to sing out, sometimes this is a consistent song that requests me to sing. And so here it is for your listening pleasure.
All right.
Just get out to the morning light. It's the weekend, you want to party. You just got paid and it's Friday night. I got you money, you ain't gotta spend no money. Come up with me and we can spend some time. So if you're ready, I'm looking at the link to our mind. Slide, slide by me, slide, 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 slide by me, slide, slide by me, slide, slide by me, slide, slide by me.
Yeah, so that's Slide by Me off of Magic Box.
That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, I really,
that is. Am I on the call on that one? I believe I'm on the call on that one.
You might be. I don't remember. And they're all at the end of the song, so I don't remember. I know you're on one of them in the album. Like you're on this album.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my sister is getting on me about this one, so I will play this. This song is called Hot Feet.
All right. I saw her type that in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Hot Feet. My sister was telling me, she's like, you gotta make something that I could work out to, because my sister, she wanted to work out, and
Right.
I just went ahead and played the bass line, and she's like, I want to work out to that. Finish it. So when you have a sister, my sister is she's a trained singer. She got a bachelor's in music and all that kind of stuff. So she was like always pushing me to do something, and she likes the funk sound, and she likes to move around. And so she said, you gotta like, because she always says you're too like nice, and you're too like you don't like show people that you're good at doing your music. You're always telling people you're not good. You need to make a song that makes people know that you're good at what you do. So here's the song called Hot Feet. So let me roll it. All aboard! Let me get up and do it. All right, that's the
And it
song
sounded good,
Happy.
man. Okay, you got a little bounce to that, little bounce to that. That's dope, man. I like that. I like that. So here's the story on this song. This song was produced around 2003, 2004. I was at Full Sail University doing my thing in school, and I met up, and I just started collabing with people. It wasn't no internet, Instagram at the time, and when I was at Full Sail, the environment was so conducive to advancing your career. It was just everybody was trying to do something, so everybody was down to link up, and I was reluctant to work with these rappers. But I like, all right. So I had some beats. Back then everybody learned I did beats. So I was like, all right. So I did some songs with these rappers. But the thing is that those rappers knew members of the Bone Thugs and Harmony family,
Oh,
which was
that's
started
right.
by Eazy-E and everything. And so I met those people, and I passed them my CD with some beats on it, and I didn't hear from them for a while. I didn't hear from them for a long time. I was like, all right, this is it. And honestly, I abruptly had to leave Florida because I didn't quite know how to navigate living on my own yet at that time. Like if I knew what I knew now, I probably would have been more in control. But life started happening real fast. I couldn't bounce back quick enough. Had to leave Orlando, but I already gave that CD to that person. Later on, around the wintertime, I found out that they were actually going to use this song by Crazy Bone, which led to my first major placement, which is awesome. And so, and I've been trying to do more major places since then, but at least I got one in my belt. And this is a very special song to me because this song represents the dream coming true. And so I know it's possible, and I'm still fighting for it to make it happen every day. So this song right here is called "Put It On Y'all." It's on Crazy Bones album, and it's out area. And the craziest thing I gotta say before I play this, it was crazy. I walked to like a music store. This is back when we were selling CDs and we had music stores. I was able to go to a store, pick up a CD, and see my name, Dillio, on the back of the CD case. Life changing, just classic. So this is a very special beat. This one's called "Put It On Y'all" by Crazy Bone, produced by yours truly on Reason, by the way. Here it goes.
Reason 3-0, right?
Yeah, 3.
We the survivors, the hustle cutters, still got us. With a bust of survival with guns and knuckles, been bound, nigga, rock up and down. If I'm fucking brothers, come around with my motherfuckers, so they got keep it bumping early. This money, do I just want me? You know me from long love, so show me some long love. My booties are strong up, your booties are strong, but still, I'm getting all shot, second dozen the clock. No niggas on high block, busting like every cop, bro. Stop me, fucking your shit like paparazzi. Competition is stopping, opposition, not even working, they got me popping, and then you popping. My name, coming to shoot up your body. Niggas ain't up to a big killer. So I'm looking this man to get my pistol with straight equipment. The lyrics is still wicked. Them niggas are still tripping. And talking shit after this, my nigga get up in that grill. Won't speak no more. 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 Won't speak no more.
Yep. So that was Crazy Bone. Put it
That's
on,
good,
y'all.
dude. I love that.
For
Now,
sure.
I wasn't very fortunate enough to do placements, but I did a remake that caught the eye of the producer. He gave me his email and he told me, "I need you
Appreciate
to
the
email this
hearts,
for me."
y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. So
Appreciate that.
this guy has worked with this artist for many years, and I don't know how he came upon me. Maybe through tags or someone gave it to him. But he said, I need to use this because at the point of time, he did not have this track. And he said, I don't think so, but he said, it's damn near close. And he says, give me your email. He gave me his email, said, please email me this track. And I didn't get any money out of it, but I was more stoked to do this. This producer is Dallas Austin, and he was working with Michael Jackson during the History Tour album. And he said this is one of this is a track that he was able to get Biggie Smalls on, and he said Biggie Smalls he killed it. He told me this story. I think he actually had a Vlad TV, but he told me the story before I saw him talk about it on Vlad TV, I think. But he was telling me that this was the track that like Biggie Smalls was just so grateful for, and he said I did a good job. And I shout out to Dallas Austin. Thank you for checking me out.
No doubt.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Instagram, this is what happens when you go on for like 2 hours straight. It all goes off. I see you. Go ahead and play that track. I'm bringing you back in.
To come back in. Why do I feel like I'm having deja vu right now? It just stopped. It just stopped. So, Martin Ross, let me know if you're in there. I'm sending you an invite. Or are we getting the same treatment that Teddy Riley and Martin Ross? YouTube is good. Okay, you're back. So I don't know. It just stopped.
We crashed or something.
We broke the internet. Woo-hoo!
We crashed the internet, y'all.
We crashed the internet. That's what's up. Go ahead and play that track again, man. Get that. And we're on. This is the number 19.
Oh, so 20. Okay.
Well, no, the one you're playing now is 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
No,
okay.
No, we crashed Instagram. I don't want to hear no time limit. We crashed it, folks.
We crashed it. That's the story we're sticking to.
And that's what we're sticking to. All right.
We're sticking to it.
We're on the technical side. We know.
Yeah, my sister's chiming in there. All right, so this is one that led to another me trying to get a record placed. This features Trina, and I'm going to play in the dark. I just found the tracks. I'm trying to make sure it'll play. This is a parental advisory track, but I did the beat on it.
Okay.
And I think it sounded dope and stuff like that. Here we go. This is featuring Trina, and I'm on the beat. Okay, so that's the beat.
Yes.
Oh, here she comes.
Go ahead. Give me a minute.
So you
All
know
right.
what kind of bitch I am? The black type white with the flooded wristband. Down in the Gucci like quicksand. And ain't nobody do you like this bitch can. Oh man. You know what kind of bitch I be? I'm the kind of bitch that's on my own 2 feet. Chilling in my villa on the shore of South Beach. The so sweet. That kind of bitch, I'm all kind of rich. I'm in the jet, kind of got the
I'll give it to you later.
You a lame, it's a shame I had to come to this. I'm at the money, and you kind of ain't your mama shit. I'm in the fucking nose, far from you broke hoes. The kind of bitch that got the game in a chokehold. It's hopeless, cause Trina got that dope shit. You that kind of hoe, and I'm the kind of know what kind of bitch I am.
So that's that one. I know
I
it's a
like
little
that.
raw. A little raw for some sensitive ears, but I had to play it because it was me feeling like there was some progress going on. You know, that was an old track from like 2004, 2005, and you know, with that connection, that's how it works in the industry. You got the right connections, things start popping. So very important to have that right connection. So we got this is round 20 right here. We've had people on for like 2 hours. So you got one more song you want to do?
This is it. This is it.
Okay.
This is my last one. This is going
All
on my
right.
next album. I haven't finished it. I'm gonna play it.
Play all the way through. Play all the way through.
Okay. It's just some harmonies and some I guess you could say some fills. And this is something that I really worked my butt off on. I wanted to make something so new jack that no one can tell me that I can't make new jack. And this is gonna go on my album, so take a look. Y'all thought we left. Y'all thought it ended. Nothing changed. We still here. That's the trademark. Yep.
All right. You better sing it.
And that's that. There you go, right there.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
And I just want to thank everybody who sat the last damn 2 hours.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't even finished. I'm not half yet, and this is an amazing experience for all my life. I love this. I mean, I wish I could do this for a living, like and get paid just to do this. And I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. I've seen a lot of you guys come in and out, and I appreciate that. Like, just come in and sit down and vibe during this quarantine, and I don't know. I'm just really really excited and humble that you guys came out.
Yeah, no doubt. All the viewers on Instagram, all the viewers on YouTube right now, you have completed and making us feel like superstars tonight. With you just being here, the likes, the comments, the hearts, all that good stuff means a lot to us. You know, it's we both grinding, we work at day jobs, but you know, we both want to be doing music full time. But the cool thing is that when you guys show up, when you guys stream or music or listen to someone, watch them on YouTube, you partially just make that happen just for a little bit. And I'll take that little bit over zero. Definitely not starting from zero, but just that little bit. So just people showing up, taking time out of the day, because everybody's streaming right now. Everybody's streaming on all platforms already right now. So the fact that y'all are here means so much to us. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to Bob Ross. And so we thank you guys so much for that. All right. So this is my last song, and this is off the Wind Chill album. This is affirmational. If you know about affirmations, you know affirmations are things that you could say, that you can write, you can repeat to yourself to help you kind of change your mindset, which helps you change your reality, you know. And this song is called Gold. And the hook goes, everything I touch turns to gold, meaning everyone who I come in contact with from the top to the floor, I bring value to, and I make them have more value. You know, if a kid's approaching me on Instagram or something like that, and they have trouble struggling, I want to just touch their music and enhance them. I want to create music, and so everything I touch, and it goes with this music, everything I touch, I make value. You know what I'm saying? So it's such an affirmation. Sometimes, you know, I like to write about this. Sometimes I just gotta write affirmations for myself and geek myself up. Like, yeah, everything I touch turns to gold, because life gets crazy, and it's important to remember that. So this is our final play. He did a full play. I'm gonna do a full play. This is called Gold by yours truly,
All right.
Dillio. Live on Instagram and YouTube. Let's go.
Dillio!
Hey. This is some 2019 music, 2020 music.
I took a look inside and found the truth within the lies. Learned to read the lessons from the broken heart and cry. They wonder how I made it, but they never asking about the price. They never asking about the lonely nights I had within my nights. All of the time that I've been lost without the answer to the pain. I'm all of the women and all the ignorance, all of the ignorance, they never change. So finally I'm feeling better. I ain't letting none transpire. Hope the real brothers can ride. I'm making money and I'm living life. Everything I touch is turning to gold. Yeah. Everything I touch is turning to gold. Everything's turning from the gold. Everything I touch is turning to gold. Yeah. Gold. Yeah, conversation with the text. Feeling good cause I'm up to the next. Musically unique, I'm at the beat cause they haven't seen when I'm up to the next. When you walk, you can start running. When I talk, you can start running. Got the hit mixes on spread knowledge, back to love, because my left, DJ in the best state. Better state than I'm found there. Living how I wanna live. Money flow never ending. Making part of the generation of us. Losing all the weight, I'm fixing my health. I was trying to play it, I was never flowing, never let my TV put on the shelf. Hey, everything I touch is turning to gold. Everything I touch is turning to gold. Everything shining value from the home. Everything I touch is turning to gold. To gold, to gold, to gold. Everything I touch is turning to gold. Everything I touch is turning to gold. Everything turning to gold. Everything I touch is turning to gold. Everything I touch is turning to gold. fire. Everything I touch is turning
That's beautiful, man. That's
All
probably the
right.
chillest album that I've ever heard you
Yeah.
make. Like, that's just
Thanks,
like,
man.
yeah, dude. That's
Yeah,
amazing,
man.
man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, man.
I just want to
Go
thank
ahead.
you though too for inviting me to this little get together, man. I appreciate it, dude. I really appreciate you allowing me the time to show you what I can do, man.
Yeah,
It means a
man.
lot to me, my man.
And that's what it's about, man. I want to be an ear for you because I know what it means to want to share what you do and to work hard. And it's hard to get people to listen, to take time to
Right.
listen. It's hard. So it was my pleasure to do that. Hear your music. It makes me want to keep going and keep making music. And that's what it's all about, because we love this. We do this. We go to work and
Right.
we still do this
Yeah.
because we love this. You know what I'm saying? We want to do it full time. We want to do it full time, but we find ways to still do it. We still find ways to come together like this. So I'm really excited about the inspiration you got. I got inspiration. I hope that the viewers on Instagram and YouTube got inspiration out of this. And I definitely want to do more things and do more streaming and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
think more now than ever. Even as maybe the whole COVID-19 thing is going on right now, I know doors are opening back up here and there. We're trying to find a way back to the door, but I think even more than ever, people need to see you do your music, and people need to see me do my music online. And thankfully, we have platforms like these to
Right.
help us get the music out to the world. And I'm just going to keep on grinding it and building and trying to connect and make something big happen. And in the meantime, continue doing what we do, how we do it.
Right. All right, my man.
All right. All right.
Uh,
Thank you, everybody. Go ahead. Did you
oh,
follow? You want to let everybody know
I
about
want
your
to,
stuff?
yeah, just a quick shout out to my family that came in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out. My coworkers, closest friends. Thank you guys for just showing up for the few minutes, for even the hour that you sit there. Thank you for all of Dillio's people from following me and giving me messages, very kind messages that I received over the week about this. I hope that the producers out there that did watch this, please tune into our sound libraries. We work our asses off. This is not a cookie cutter stuff. We're sound guys. This is what we do for what we want to do for a living. We pretty much just because we're not rich. I think it's just we do this for a living, and we want to share you guys the our work. And I want you guys to check out Zorse. If
Yeah.
you just go to the link in Dillio's link or in my page, find me on Martin Ross Chronicles or here in Instagram in my bio and just click on source. Check out what we got. I've got an Instagram full of all my sounds. The sounds that you like or you hear, that's available on Source. And Dillio, go ahead and shout out what you got.
Absolutely. I just want to give a special shout out to Ross family. I want to give a shout out to my family, Rhodes family. I saw my sister come through. I actually saw my mom come through.
All
What
right.
in the world? Craziness.
Shout out to you
My
guys.
my friends from the Off Space VR universe, they came through. Instagram family, YouTube family, the T2KR Sound family, all that stuff. I'm going to give a shout out and thank you to all of you who came through. Everybody came through. And yeah, I got music online, Spotify. I play some songs. Just look me up on Spotify, Amazon Music Title, wherever you listen to music. Just look up Dillio. You will find me there. And then for the producers, I got courses. I got sounds, presets, drum libraries, loops, and things like that. About to drop a new loop library called Broken Baby Grand, where I make some freaked out loops out of a toy baby grand. It's wild. It's bananas. We're going to keep on doing this. We're going to keep doing remakes. We're going to celebrate our favorite artists, and we're going to celebrate ourselves as well. And it's been a pleasure being here today.
Thank you guys.
All right, peace
All
out.
right. Peace out, love.
All right, peace out, peace out. So that was Martin Ross concluding there. We're getting shut down. Shout out to YouTube. I'm about to go shut it down at YouTube. So thank you guys for coming by. This is our first time we ever did this. This is a simulcast on Instagram and YouTube at the same time, featuring Martin Ross. Make sure you follow Martin Ross.
Dillio.